add it to the list and laugh. Just don't do it. Okay, hope this helps. Bye. Guys, so this video is how to calculate your lot size and based on your risk percentage and etc. Now there are a couple of ways to do this one. One is the hard way, I don't recommend, and that is to go and use mathematical calculations to calculate the value of the pip and then how many pips and what is the price of pips, and do the math. By the time you figure that out, you are going to be out of the trade. It just takes forever. So the easiest way to do this, I use TradingView to calculate my pips. I have given you a video pip, so you could go and manually calculate it yourself. However, TradingView is awesome with this function. Guys, or anyone else watching this, I don't know if there's other charting programs or this is the one I use. I don't have this ability on MetaTrader's charts. But over here, I can say I want to take a long position. Remember, long means I'm going to buy. And let's say I'm going to buy here. I'm actually doing this because if it comes down here, I have every intention to actually buy. And I want there, and I will put my stop loss over here. This is a strategy of mine, people. A little bit more because of spread on this particular currency. This is a strategy of mine that I have. That's sake for a different video. This is to calculate profit and loss. So I am saying I want a risk reward of 4.67% on this one. So I'll bring it down to 4%. So if this trade works, I want to make 4% out of 3.6% out of it. And then with that, I'm going to risk, and your pips here is 5.5. That's why I like this. You drag it to where you want, it will tell you your 5.5. This is how many pips in between. So let's make it a 6.6, and that is quite acceptable there. And as I say, I'm working in a time frame. If you're working in these bigger time frames, which I will give scenarios, show something different. The next thing is a link, guys, who part of my Telegram account. I've given this link in there. Stock market position size calculator, the link is there. There are others online. This is just the one I use. I have my FXbook account to monitor my accounts. See, I'm almost at the trade over here, so let me hurry. And I'm a US dollar, I'm a 2,400 account. Risk ratio, I risk 1% per trade. Stop loss 6.4 pips, and the currency that I am doing is Euro AUD. You mean to have this done before. Euro AUD, and I'm allowed to buy a lot size of 0.591, so I'm just going to do a 0.5 to be even a bit more conservative on this one. 0.5, we're almost there, so I can go to my MetaTrader, go F9, market execution 0.5, and I'll buy by market if it can come down a little bit lower. And while we're here, my stop loss, I'm just going to put it on the other screen. So I'm working on very tight stop losses at this point. Wrong one that I wanted to bring up. My stop loss, I selected over here for my calculation. Stop level, Control C, Control V. So that is my stop loss that I'm saying. So when it gets to my points at hand, I am going to say buy by market. If it doesn't come to where I want it to, which is over there, I am not going to go into this trade. This is my biggest flaw that I have. I follow trades too closely. FOMO, feeling left out. And it'll go this way, and I'm going to go, but I would have bought it there, but it's still going to go this way, and then so I will buy over here, and it reverses, and I've lost more money. So rather miss a trade than not take it. But if you're playing a strategy well, remember you should be taking all trades for this. But now it's coming through, so vaguely it's getting to my price action point that I want to see. So if it can just go down a little bit more, I will. This is close enough, one could theory do, but I do often see that bites me, and bites me hard. So I would rather it go down and get in the trade than not. So let's see, I'm going to pause. I'm still waiting for it. It's been a minute or so. Just remember, I'm trading on Good Friday. I think most markets are closed. Lots of people trade. Normally it is far more price choppy as we go. Just while I'm doing this, I thought I'll just display. Okay, it didn't go, it moved up. I'm not going to go off the screen, but that explains how to calculate your risk and reward. So let's recap, because I did that rather quickly. Take you out, bring you back onto the screen. Okay, so as you can see over here, you put in the size of your account, if it's a dollar, etc. Now, and if you're using a ZAR account, you're going to have to kind of know what your dollar value is at that point in time. To calculate, that's why I also like using a US dollar account. Put in the size of your account. This was my size before a couple of losses yesterday, so I just left it at that one. Risk ratio, I'm risking 1%, so technically I'm risking more than 1%, because my account is currently at 2 something, I think, for that. And so that is the amount of lot. So for example, if you had a $100 account on here at risking 1%, you may only buy 0.02 of a lot. In order to get on this trade, you're only willing to lose $1, 1% of your account. You're only willing to risk $1 of your account in order to go through. However, if you win and it's a 1, 2, 3, you're only going to win $3. Okay, but you only have a $100 account, so that is why it's hard to make $10,000 out of a $100 account in a month, because then you'll be having to do stupid risks of like 50% and 50%, and then you're doing 1.2 lots over here, and you're hoping to double it. Just don't do it, guys. Just stay out of it. Play safe, rather play safe and more often than be taken out. So that's how you calculate your risk reward. Obviously, if you wanted to type in, minimize this. If you want to type in your take profit, you can do it now. I use a strategy of closing some at my markup and then leave the other to run, so I don't put a take profit in on this strategy, but on quite a few different strategies I do. And yes, that is that for the interim. So as you can see, if I'd bought it over here, it would have gone up, and it's most likely going to go up here, but always plan your strategy. My strategy said I should go in there, where I should have here 10 minutes ago gone in. I was too busy, so I didn't see it go down to the correct point and up. So I'm this, but then again, I'm working in a 5-minute charts. Quite a few of the strategies I work with are daily and monthly, hourly charts. This is just a very high-paced strategy I'm testing out, but I should have, I didn't, and I potentially that, but also potentially can't lose. But my strategy said I should have to play this, because the next one I do might be a loss, and this one might have been the winner. So that's the catch as we go. I'm going to leave this open just in case it does quickly shoot down, and that I will still take it, because it is still part of my plan. But I don't think it's going to do it. But if it is, okay, that's the end of this video.